Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Banished. So in the last episode, if you remember rightly, we've just started trying to deforest even, this area over here. We've got a new church, graveyard, forester here planting. Going to build this area up with trees, and then we're going to get a couple more foresters as well, and they're going to be chopping it all down in a sustainable way, nice sustainable way. So we're waiting for this woodcutter over here to build as well, because these guys down here, they get very cold around this kind of region, which is a shame, because we want everyone to stay nice and warm in this village. We want it to be a good village. We're in autumn. We're not going to work that one again. We're going to work this one, and we're going to work the squash. I think that might be a good call. I'm hoping that they do this quite quickly. The nearest stockpile's down here, but I'm thinking actually I might get away with a stockpile being a bit closer. If I put a stockpile 10 by 10 here, and then quickly prioritise the clearing of that, speed up the time slightly so that we're not just waiting for people to chop down wood. And then once that's been built, fantastic, we will then prioritise this around here. My mouse, or I don't know what it is, but it doesn't seem to click very well on some of these menu bars. I sort of click it, unless I'm clicking as I go up and I'm not doing anything. That's probably more likely I'm trying to do everything a bit too quick. When this market's built, it might actually look quite nice. In fact, I don't know why I'm not building it, because we only need builders to make it build. Yeah, it will be better just to complete that, won't it? Get it out of the way, that way people don't have to sort of worry about it. Right then, who have we got here? Pepper seeds. Not much good. I can't actually trade anything with you, mate. That's a shame. What are you looking for? Not food? No? Probably animals or something, isn't he? Talking about animals, we now have a little lamb. I'm going to call him Lammy. Lammy the lamb, that's nice and original. Firewood is low, they keep telling me. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best to manage it to get over there and collect some, but it is a struggle. That's the point, actually. If wood goes in stockpiles, it might be worth having a little stockpile here next to this guy, just for these ones to sort of plop their wood into. It might cause more trouble than it's worth, but it might be a little idea. It only has to be a small one, just a small little stockpile, just to make sure that he's got some stuff to chop. They are bringing in a bit more wood now, actually. Right, good. Market person. There you go. You can... Actually, we don't need that yet. We don't need you yet. They're doing a good job over here. For some reason, they didn't like it down here, but I think it's because this is a bit closer to home, isn't it? So they sort of perform a bit better when they've got a stockpile near them. I really like watching them just work sometimes, it's nice. Just watching them run through, back and forth. Like they're on fire. Ah, it's terrible down here, isn't it? Absolutely terrible. We're just getting through it though, enough. Like spring is just getting there in time. Dwig has become an adult and is working as a labourer. Dwig, that's a new one, isn't it? Is Demon still around? He is. He's got himself a nice little family now. Oh, good old Shad. Demon and Shad. There you go. That's a couple of good names for you. That's a forester lodge, we don't want that. We want to find out how we can chop down more of this. See, I keep clicking it, it's not doing anything. What's going on with that? I'm sure it's not me, is it? That there, and then we'll chop down this bit here, and then a little bit here as well. There's so much iron and stone just lying on the floor all around, it's amazing. Got tons of stone though. This quarry has actually done quite well for itself. We've only got 60% remaining, and then that's going to be just a blight on the landscape for eternity. Which is, I kind of find that a shame really, but that, I mean, it makes complete sense, but it's a shame that you can't utilise it for something else afterwards. I'm not sure what. Maybe a shopping centre. Right, how are we going? What is your crop doing? 46. We're still around the same 7,000 to 8,000 food, which is kind of good. That's kind of suggesting to me that we need to get a few more houses and get a few more people in. We've got these ones lined up ready, and they'll combine with the market, so that'll be nice. That'll all work out well. And not only just them though, but I'm hoping that this will be a nice area to get a few more houses just dotted around in various little locations, just as the main work hub of the village. And I'm tempted even to put another little farm in here. Small farm for the future, perhaps. Not too sure. Could always get a couple more here, although this is going to be a forest area, isn't it? Wood is definitely going up better, so that's fantastic. Need as much of that coming in as we can, guys. Try and speed that up. Right, the tailor. We'll put her back on because there has to be leather available now, doesn't there? 16 leather there, 4 there, and what have we got here? 6 there. Yeah, there's definitely leather available. That stockpile is ready, and they're for some reason putting stuff in it. So I'll just up that and they'll work that one as well. And hopefully this guy will stockpile firewood into here. If actually, does firewood go in there? Firewood goes in one or the other. I'm not too sure which ones. Yeah, it goes in the stockpile. So he'll then put his firewood in here, and hopefully the people will then take it from around here and not from over here. These people over here, they like to steal from everyone, but we're not going to let them this time. And while we're at that, I think we might collect this iron that's just here because it's looking mighty tasty. Okay, pausing the game slightly. So much. We've got. Why would I trade food for food? It just doesn't make sense, especially when the values are all the same. Could trade a few venison for a few more berries and stuff, but I'm sure venison is a bit more of a substantial meal for the people than the berries. Let's dismiss you. Could do with a couple seeds actually. I think I might try and do that next time. Maybe if the guy wants food, I will do that. How's this going here? Ah, you can do it like that. Controls the number of animals to keep in the pasture. Exceeding this count will result in livestock being slaughtered for food. I think we'll have that up to the maximum, the 11. Wool. Oh yes, right. A wool coat. We can make leather and wool coats. For a warm coat. Oh yeah, that's brilliant. It seems to be working out quite well at the moment. I'm quite pleased, although I shouldn't say that because every time I've said something like that, it seems to have had a little problem, whether it's a little disease or something, just to knock me back slightly. Iron's going up. They must be getting rid of that. Some of them are doing that, while some of them are doing trees. That's kind of the way I want it. Split the workforce down the middle, and half of you get some wood, and half of you get the iron. It's looking a bit barren over here now, isn't it? But that's the sign of good amounts of trees being chopped down. I'm just wondering, is there a quicker way of doing this Forester Lodge business? The only thing I can think of is just to build another one next door and have them both planting and then have them both cutting straight after. In fact, if I put him here instead, like a little bit further down. Right, because both of them are cutting up here, we're going to switch that around because they're looking a bit bare now. And then we're going to turn this guy to cut, and this guy also to cut. Tell you what, people keep dying of old age in this town, don't they? But I'm assuming that this guy has to walk quite a far distance. Not too bad. This one will have to walk a bit further though, so maybe these houses we should get maybe 3 of them up and running. So look at this, old age, old age, old age, old age. It's not great really, is it? We're not really moving in terms of the amount of citizens we have in the village, so definitely building these next 3 houses should do quite well. I'm tempted to also to upgrade them to stone houses, because we do have a lot of stone at the moment, and iron's gone significantly up. Wood is still an issue. Wood's forever going to be an issue, but we can probably get around that if I start just building a few more forest lodges. If I be a bit more intense with the quantity that I build, like for example down here we could have another forest lodge on each side, which would kind of speed up everything. And even another 2 up here, 1 on each side. Maybe 1 in the middle, who knows? Just as many as I can get them down. Well, they built them houses very quick, didn't they? They're starting to do this now. We'll probably reduce that down to like 3 or something for the builders. Hopefully we're going to have enough food to sustain these people. We'll get a worker in there now. Why has that got iron in it? Why on earth would you need iron in a market? I quite like this, the way that you do get different graves pop up every time someone dies. I mean, obviously you don't want people to die, but it's nice that in the game they've actually implemented that. Church looks really nice, doesn't it, actually, the graphics? Not fantastic, but I mean, it looks quite nice, actually. Perfect for this type of game, anyway. Reserve of logs is low. I don't know how they can say that when there's 104 available. Sheep again. Sorry mate, don't need any sheep from you, but chickens on the other hand, that may be a custom order that we would like. Yeah, so go bring us some chickens, my good friend. Go bring us some chickens, and we'll get another pasture up and running and put some chickens in that one instead. Where is the pasture? Right, food, pasture. Where can we put the next one? Probably this region. How many chickens can we have in there, do you reckon? It's getting rather cramped around here, isn't it? There's no real solution to that though. I think a little pasture there would be quite nice. There you go, a little road round the back as well, and there'll be plenty of people here ready to work when they can, and any chickens that are in there, they can then come and put the eggs in a storage barn and all that, so it's all going to work out really nicely. We'll add an extra 1 to that and get ready to put this down to 1 here. If anyone out there who knows how to play this game better than me can just let me know, is it better to have like 1 person in one of these, or like to up it to like 4 or something? I'm not particularly sure what the best method is, but I'm sure someone out there has an idea on what could be better. So if you can just let me know in the comments, that would be much appreciated. Right, do we need to do the gatherer hut yet? I think we can probably hold out on the food front for a little while longer. Alright, all of these trees have been chopped down pretty much, haven't they? Oh, there's a few more. There's a few more to do. Not sure whether I should do any more. I don't think I should do any more. I think I should maybe try and utilise this area with forest lodges. That's not a bad idea, actually. I think I'll save that for the next episode, though. Let me just down the time slightly. So back down to 90 wood. Would want this to be built actually before that new trader guy comes, because I definitely want the chickens, and I don't know if you can actually buy chickens off of them if you don't have a pasture ready. What's going on here then? Right. Nothing bad, nothing bad. We haven't got any firewood or tools stuck in there, that's for sure. 75 tools now. Wow, the blacksmith's going for it, isn't he? Coats, we've got 4 cloves. She's run out of wool by the looks of things. Definitely need more sheep in there, but probably need more sheep with more people. We'll put 2 people in there. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. I'm going to call that the end of this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much, and goodbye.